That's right, Greg. I'm calling you out. Because I just want to talk. Yeah, the whole title was clickbait. It was all clickbait. And if anybody's mad at that, really, feel free to click off. I don't really care. There's only one view on this video that I care about, and that is by the man, the myth, the circle, Greg Doucette himself. Um, so, Greg recently put out a video saying that if you wanted to get noticed by him, talk about him.
So I'm choosing to respond to positivity like this. So you want to make a positive video or even say what you think. I hate Coach Greg's cookbook because I don't like the food. Make that video. That's going to have a great chance of me having a response.
Give your opinion on him, on his cookbook, on his philosophy in working out, how any of those things have affected you, whatever, and he will most likely look at it and most likely react to it. And that's what I'm doing here. This entire video is Gregbait. However, I think I can add a little bit to the conversation that some people, that I haven't heard before, you know what I mean? So, here I am making this video. And if you're really mad at me for the BOXER versus bodybuilder, clickbait title, it's something I had to do. Greg, I'm sure you understand it's clickbait, otherwise no one would watch it. If I put out a video that said my message to Greg Doucette, I have no idea if you would see it. You seem to watch a lot of videos regarding you, but I want to get noticed. So I need to do something that makes me stand out. Anyway, I would like to talk mainly right now about how you've affected my life, and I'd like to thank you for it. You, obviously, your cookbook has helped a lot. Your recipes are amazing. You know, French toast and protein pancakes are things that I eat on the regular. Your protein lava cake is amazing. And even just the overall philosophy of the anabolic diet has had an effect on my life that can't be understated. And, but everyone's kind of has that story. What I want to focus on here right now for you, in terms of what I really took from you, was the philosophy of it, the mental aspect. What harder than last time means to me. And I'm going to take it a little bit further beyond training and talk about the life philosophy that can come from harder than last time. See, I'm a man who doesn't really like labels all that much, because I find that they're a lot to live up to. They put a lot of pressure on people to live up to standards that inevitably we cannot sustain. No one can be a good person 100% of the time. No one can be strong 100% of the time. No one can be smart 100% of the time. No one can be wise 100% of the time, etc., etc., etc. And so I found that with people in general, as well as with myself, the pressure to live up to these standards was really daunting. You know, am I a good person? Am I truly strong? Am I truly this? Am I truly that? And those were questions that would get to me on a day-to-day basis. So I adopted a different philosophy. And the philosophy that I adopted was, I'm not a good person. I am not a strong person. I am not a smart person. I am just a person doing the best I can with what I have. And honestly, I think the then last time mentality is the best way to sum up my current worldview to the layman. You don't have to be a good person. You just have to be a better person than last time. You don't have to be strong, just stronger than last time. Wise? Be wiser than last time. It's a philosophy that allows and fully recognizes the ability of humans to make mistakes and recognize and consolidate human error. If you are striving to be the perfect person all the time, you will inevitably face disappointment, and it can crush you. It can really crush you and bring you down. Whereas just like with, it seems like anything you do in your diet, in your exercise and everything, you account for the fact that people are not perfect. And that people aren't machines that continuously progress. Our lives are lived on bell curves. We have peaks and lows, and sometimes we're doing amazing and other times we're not. And your philosophy accounts for that. And I think that is incredible. I think that's something that more people should think about. Because I find that a lot of times people nowadays, at least in my experience, they simplify things, and they simplify things too much. Not the way that you simplify them to make it so that you take complex ideas and make them easy for people to understand, but people simplify it to the point where they are no longer complex ideas. They are just, they are bastardized versions of what those ideals mean. Every person is capable of greatness, but every person also is capable of failure. And I feel like people don't really like to account for that. And a lot of philosophies in life, be it spiritual, religious, emotional, philosophical, especially the more popular ones that I've seen in my life nowadays, don't account for that. It's again why a lot of these crash diets fail, is because they don't take into account the fact that people are not perfect, and that we cannot stick to these extremely restrictive and hard diets forever. It's why the anabolic diet, I think, works so well. And the anabolic diet is just the food equivalent of this philosophy of strive to be better. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will always be better. You won't always succeed. But in a philosophical sense, as long as you are striving for more, you are succeeding. And to me, I hold that extremely close. I hold that really dear to myself. And while it was a philosophy that I had always held and I've been holding for a few years now, you helped me not only better understand the philosophy and delve deeper into what I truly believe, but you also gave me a means of which to express this philosophy to people who don't entirely understand it. And again, I think when we talk about things that can't be understated, that is something that is incredibly important. Because the more people I can make understand my worldview and the way I see things might mean the more people I can help, or the more people that can agree with me and can agree with you, and the more difference that people like you and I, you especially, hopefully me someday, can make for people in the world. So that being said, I'm making this video and addressing it to you because I want you to take a look at my channel, to review some of my stuff, and hopefully send a few people my way. There are two videos, that I would like you to have a look at, maybe review if you can, if you want. The first one being the anabolic anime opening. Please watch it. Like, even if you don't review it, please watch it. It's about 2 minutes long. The video itself is about 10 minutes, but that's because I talk for like 8. If you haven't guessed already, I am a guy who can run his mouth more than Usain Bolt can run a 10K. Okay? But the actual anabolic opening, only 2 minutes. There's a small introduction and then a minute and a half of the opening, and you will laugh your ass off. I guarantee it. If you don't, leave a comment and I will give you back your click and your view. Okay, like 100%. It is funny. You will laugh. And I have no doubt in my mind, I would be willing to wager on it, that you'd be willing to, give a react to it on your channel or something. And the other one that I really want you to review is my video here called Weathering the Storm. I will put up cards somewhere on screen and I'll bloop them up at the end of the videos like you like to do. To make it easier for you to find them. Not that it's hard. I've got, like 8 videos, 13 subscribers. But, yeah. It is a video that means a lot to me. The Weathering the Storm video. Much like how your What Is Your Life Worth video helped a lot of people, myself included. Because I use your What Is Your Life Worth video to introduce people to you, to give people a sense of what you offer to the world and what your YouTube channel offers, to offer real inspiration and things that inspire them. And the whole 15 minutes of exercise can add 3 years to your life. At least I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. I didn't do any research. I'm not someone to, truly script out stuff like this. I just turn on the camera and start talking. But that is something that I tell people. That is something I continue to tell people, to hopefully encourage them to be better and to push for more. And I want to help people like that. And yes, I want views, I want clicks, I want subscribers, I want to grow my channel. Just like you. Just like with your cookbook, just like with your YouTube channel. I want all that too. But I have the opportunity to help people while I do it, just like you do. And I want to be able to do that. I think that's a video where I give my perspective on hardship and struggle from the viewpoint of a boxer, from the viewpoint of someone who has been fighting his entire life, and what I do to help me deal with struggle and hardship when I feel like my back is on the ropes in life. And I would love to hear your opinion on it. If you can only feature one video, I know you're a very busy man, so if you can only feature one video, please do Weathering the Storm, because I would love to hear your opinion on it. From someone who is way older than me, has way more experience than me, and honestly has a different outlook on life than I do, just simply due to the fact that you chose to become a bodybuilder. It's another reason why I love your exercise videos, is because your philosophy of working out is completely different than mine. Everything I do is in service of my boxing. I run because of my boxing. I lift weights because of my boxing. I eat right because I want to be a better boxer. So, all that being said, I want to hear what you have to say, and I truly believe that that video might be able to help people, and if you feature on your channel, that's just more people that it could potentially help. But Greg Doucette, Boxer to Bodybuilder here. I hope I've convinced you. I know I'm a small channel. I know that, there's a lot of people that have told me that I shouldn't be doing this, that I don't have this, subscriber count to talk this big, and that, I who am I, really? But that's fine by me, because I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight. It doesn't matter how stacked the odds are against me. Yes, this is one video in a sea, a literal endless ocean of videos. I am a nothing channel with 13 subscribers, but I do not care. I am making this video anyway because I am fighting for my spot at the top. You said that you are at the top, and you said that people can work and join you up there, and that is what I plan to do. I am going to fight endlessly, tirelessly, and relentlessly to climb that mountain and join you at the top. And we can sit up there, look around, and go, man, the view is nice up here. That is what I want to do. So I really hope that through this insane rambling that I have done, I have convinced you to at least check out those 2 videos. And if you ever want to have a conversation about training I'd love to talk to you about training from the perspective of a boxer, hear your thoughts on training from the perspective of a bodybuilder. If you ever want to have a conversation with me, I would love to. Absolutely love to, because I find your way of thinking when it comes to training fascinating, because it's a different perspective, because I've been surrounded by fighters and boxers my entire life. So for me, it's incredible to hear some of the stuff that you have to say. So, Greg Doucette, and anybody else who happened to stay till the end of this video, if you like what you see, and you like what you hear, and you like me, subscribe. Or alternatively, if you see potential in me, subscribe and watch me closely. Because I've stepped into the ring now. And I may be a nobody right now. I may be some ham and egger, loser, underdog boxer from the middle of scenic nowhere. But I've stepped into the ring, and when I start fighting, I never, ever relent. I may just be another challenger now, but eventually, I'm going to be a contender. So be on the lookout for that, because I'm not dead yet. And if you aren't either, there's always a tomorrow waiting for you. I'll see you at the top.